Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Tag team titles on the line as Devin O'Neal inside the ring with a pin, but wait a second, we got the LA Hustlers out here. Hey, those are not your title belts. No. You can put those back down here. You've got to win those titles. The fans see them here. Those are not yours.
Hey, they look good on them, actually.
Well, whether they look good on them or not.
They don't deserve them.
This is the craziest episode of Memphis Wrestling.
Yeah, the LA Hustlers have grabbed the belts off the commentary desk. They're trying to polish them up as if they own them. They do not.
Wait a second. Look, Tim Grind. Hey, we're getting ready to finish off the O'Neal brothers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Meanwhile, Tim and Flex headed out here. The LA Hustlers have the tag team titles, and they're teasing them with it.
Hey, possession's 9/10 of the law.
I don't know, man. Hey, they just came out here and took the championship.
Time to make the world recognize we ain't playing, yo. Off the top, smashing folk, hitting with the gun show. Everybody gon' flip, and that's off the rip. We are Memphis Wrestling, now you know who you messing with. 5-star, that's the name. Maria's here to change the game. M-Dub on my chest, got me slamming on you lame. You ain't know, you messing with the real dealer. From the super kicking, body slamming show stealer. Started out in the Memphis, Tennessee. Watching wrestling every Saturday on TV. It's only the beginning. Now it's time to play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Memphis Wrestling. We have a capacity crowd here at the Wrestle Center today. I am Dustin Starr alongside my broadcast tag team partner, Terrence Ward and WWE's Miss Pocket. Then all eyes are on Memphis.
It is going to be a huge, action-packed, adrenaline-fueled thrill ride of a show for you today. Not just because of the superstars in the back, not just because of the matches we have to announce today, but like you said, history is being made today. History has been made this week. The WWE have ID'd someone in that locker room.
We're going to find out exactly who it is. Also, the tag team titles were stolen by the LA Hustlers, so we got to get to the bottom of that. And when you take a piece of property that is not yours and take it with you, it's called stealing, but I digress. And also here today, of course, we are on the road to Milestone 200. We are merely 3 weeks away from one of the biggest events in Memphis wrestling history. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gun Show. Boom! Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender for the Memphis Heritage Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gun Show. Gun Show, you've got a capacity crowd chanting boom as we're officially on the road to Milestone 200. And as I stated, big man, you are the #1 contender for the Memphis Heritage Championship.
That's right. Aaron Roberts, listen carefully. I am the #1 contender. Whether you like it, in 3 weeks, I get my shot. And in case you can't hear that, they are telling you and spoiling it who's coming out Memphis Heritage Champion.
Milestone 200 Gun Show versus Aaron Roberts, finally gonna happen, but you're in action coming up right now.
Let's get it started.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Gun Show's headed to the ring for action. Bell rings and we are underway. We've got Alistair on your right, the Gun Show on the left, the #1 contender to the Memphis Heritage Championship. And look at this, Alistair here. Newcomer here at Memphis Wrestling, trained at the Wrestle Center. WrestleCenter901.com for training as the Gun Show breaks away from that.
I'll tell you what, though,
wait a second.
Alistair's no small fry.
Alistair's built like a brick house, and there's a big spine buster from the Gun Show, who seems to be all kinds of fired up here today on Memphis Wrestling as we approach Milestone 200. But right now, welcome to the Gun Show.
Come on, he caught him off guard, Dustin. He caught him off guard.
These fans are absolutely rabid today here at the Wrestle Center, chanting one more time as he picks Alistair up, who can barely stay on his feet. I don't know if he could take one more time, so the Gun Show just pins him. And it's all academic from there. The Gun Show, the victor.
Here is your winner, the Gun Show.
Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay, brought to you by Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas. That's 501-834-5769. And the Gun Show lariat is always Kapow. And there he is, the #1 contender. He says Aaron Roberts is staring down the barrel of a Gun Show lariat at Milestone 200. And I can't wait to see it, Terrence.
Well, you know how I feel about the whole subject anyways. The Gun Show's had plenty of opportunities.
Speaking of opportunities, let's go to 2 Cool 2, where they're looking to get those tag team titles back.
2 Cool 2. Last time I seen you guys, everything was good. What's going on with you with LA Hustlers?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't even say that name around us. Zaya, put the microphone up here so the hustlers can hear what I'm saying. I told you, LA Hustlers, that it wasn't your turn. Then you want to come while we're defending our belts and you want to steal from 2 Cool 2? You want to steal from the streets? Well, I'm going to tell you something, hustlers. We will get our titles back one way or the other. I promise you that.
You take our belts and you run away with them, and then you talk trash. But you can talk trash until you get punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And that is what we stand on, is business, and that's the business dog.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
We topped off the new Sonic Smasher you love with our creamy queso. With hand-smashed patties made to order, it's a cheesy love letter to your taste buds, and they're about to get real emotional. The new Double Sonic Queso Smasher, part of our Smasher lineup.
It's time for the Ghost River Brewing Company Fan of the Week. Ghost River Brewing Company, our roots run deep.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Saturday, November 30th, don't miss Memphis Wrestling Stars of Tomorrow, featuring Wrestle Center coach Jonathan Gresham, one-on-one against the boss, Tim Bosby. Get your tickets right now at memphiswrestling.tv. Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769. Joe Hendry is coming to Memphis Wrestling Sunday, December 8th at the Wrestle Center.
Welcome back to the broadcast position. You saw just a second ago, 2 Cool 2 is none too pleased about the LA Hustlers stealing the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles, and that's what they did, is they stole them, Terrence.
Possession is 9/10 of the law, and let's be honest here though, Dustin. Let's look back. They need to put some respect on the name of the LA Hustlers because they have been hustling day and night at Memphis Wrestling and have been screwed out of every opportunity. This is their opportunity to send a message.
So you just take the tag team titles and run off with them, okay? I understand what you're
Message
saying
is
there.
being heard.
Also, talking about opportunity, Gio Savage had the opportunity to put his former tag team partner in his place. He had Tony Atlas hanging out to help him. Let's check in with those guys.
Hey, what are you doing there? What are you looking at?
That's the Atlas.
How you doing? What are you looking at?
Just a little text message just saying congratulations off the win. But Mr. Atlas, I just want to thank you again for just encouraging me, getting me through, because my mind was in the right headspace, but you got me through, and I appreciate that.
Well, you know, everything I did in this, I owe to Derrick King, Lord, Wahoo McDaniel, Paul Jones, Blackjack Mulligan, Sweet Hanser, Rip Hawk, and the list go on and on and on and on and on. And what the old timers did, they passed it along the road. We used to ride up and down the highway many a time, and I sat and talked to Jerry. He would tell me stuff. I'm with Johnny Weaver the next day. Johnny Weaver would tell me something. I'm with Klondike Bill the next day. Klondike Bill would tell me something. And what I did, I listened sometime I didn't. But every time I didn't listen to the guys above me, things went bad for me. So I started listening when people try to tell me what to do and how to do it. I started listening to people, and it helped me out a great deal. So you listen to the people that tell you what to do, and make sure you put 110% in everything you do, and put nobody above you but God.
Welcome back to Ringside. How would you like to have a WWE Hall of Famer, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, having your back?
You know, I've got to give it to Gio Savage. If you're going to find an ally in this business, that is the ally to have in your corner, cheering you on and giving you some heartfelt advice. Good for Gio.
Tony Atlas was so much fun here at the Wrestle Center, and I know another guy that's so much fun, and it's Gio Savage, and he's coming up next.
You have fever with those fits? Following battle is scheduled for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by main event Bradley.
Big Nasty Phil! Woo-wee! Smelling right today, ladies and gentlemen. Big Nasty Phil and main event Bradley probably haven't washed their gears since they debuted, and oh my goodness.
I think Bradley is joining us.
Well, don't hand him a headset.
Why not? And introducing next, his opponent, Gio Savage!
Oh yeah, there we go. Gio Savage is back in rare form after handling Draco, and he also has WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas watching his back. Main event Bradley.
I'm not afraid of Tony Atlas.
Nobody said you were afraid of Tony Atlas, but Tony Atlas having the back of Gio Savage is something else. And now we've got one-on-one competition.
He's very good in the ring. I will give him his credit. But Big Nasty is going to take care of the business.
And he can dance a little bit too. Gio Savage capacity crowd here at the Wrestle Center chanting his name. Today, somebody's going to get ID'd by WWE. The Hollywood Clique are here. Also, Tim Bosby is in the house, and we've got a huge main event along with the Memphis Heritage Champion Aaron Roberts. The huge main event, Mike Anthony defends the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship in another open challenge, but right now it's one-on-one. Oh, and a
he gave
slap.
Him that three-finger slap.
The three-finger slap from Big Nasty Phil, and here comes Gio Savage.
Hey, now wait a minute, those are closed fists here.
I think the last thing I'd want to do is make Gio mad.
Well, you don't want to make Big Nasty mad either, Dustin.
No, I agree with that. Big slap. Return fire from Gio Savage. Says, bring your best.
Oh, no. He's not looking great right now, but he's going to capitalize on this. Just watch.
You're talking about Big Nasty Phil not looking great, laying on his keister in the corner as Gio Savage gives him a big hip attack. That could do it.
It could, but it's not going to. See, this is what Gio...
Here comes the shoot kick. Say it, Bradley.
I wonder if he has fever with those fits.
I think he does. See, Gio's good, but this is what he needs to work on. He can't be doing this, taking his eye off his opponent.
Gio Savage is some kind of fired up here today, as is most of the locker room. Lots of excitement. Here we go. Meanwhile, you see the look of agony on the face of Gio Savage. And look, 2 fingers in the nostrils. Call that maneuver, Bradley.
That one is called the I'm going to rip your nose off.
That's exactly what it looked like. Meanwhile, Gio Savage trying to recover.
Couple of shots there to the midsection. Big Nasty Phil's going to need a little bit more impacts than that.
Oh
God in heaven.
Gosh, what a sidewalk slam. That could do it.
Oh, it's done for. 1,
Gotta
2,
make
3.
2 count. Fans, I got to remind you that today at the Wrestle Center, that's November 30th, today, Saturday, It's the Memphis Wrestling Stars of Tomorrow. You want to be here, get your tickets at memphiswrestling.tv before it sells out. Can't wait for that. The up-and-coming Stars of Tomorrow. If you're interested in training, go to WrestleCenter901.com. Meanwhile, in the ring here, Gio Savage with a nice reversal.
Yeah, he can't get
look
him
at
up.
this. Gio Savage is a strong individual. Nearly had Phil there.
Oh, no!
What a
No, kick out, Phil.
kick. And that is it.
I got to go check on my dude.
I bet you do.
Here is your winner, Gio Savage.
Let's take a look back real quick on the instant replay brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live today at the Wrestle Center, November 30th. It's our Stars of Tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. Jonathan Gresham will be here. Get the tickets at memphiswrestling.tv, and I want to talk to Gio Savage.
Of course you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner is Gio Savage. Gio, congratulations on the big victory. I know you've got Tony Atlas watching your back. You've taken care of Draco. Gio, welcome back.
You know, it's a new season. And with every new season, you got to cut off a little weight. And with that weight loss, you get to move a little more crisper. You know that movement.
Oh, I remember the movement.
Do it with me. Squat down.
Squat down.
Look deep inside that camera. Hands on your hips. And wiggle them shoulders. There you go. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gio Savage.
And you know what's next? You know what's next? I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm ready. I think that I'm Rumble ready.
Rumble ready, ladies and gentlemen. Gio Savage calling his shot at the upcoming Grind City Rumble. Fans, don't you dare go away. More Memphis Wrestling when we return.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live this Saturday, November 30th. Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Stars of Tomorrow, featuring Wrestle Center coach Jonathan Gresham one-on-one against Tim Bosby, plus the debut of our latest training class. Plus, watch WWE Survivor Series at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. It's free to watch. Next Sunday, December 8th, say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry is coming to Memphis Wrestling for the Grind City Rumble, plus Buff Bagwell and AJ Francis. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv. You're watching Memphis Wrestling.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Dustin Starr, Terrence Ward, and man, I'm some kind of fired up like Gio Savage. WWE is going to ID somebody. Right here today, we have a huge championship main event. Memphis Heritage Champions here and so much more. Terrence, Gio Savage is Rumble ready.
He says he's Rumble ready, but if he keeps it up with a shoulder shuffle, he might as well shuffle himself out the door.
Yeah, easy for you to say, but meanwhile, we're being interrupted here.
Oh, I know that music.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah!
Secret Service, it's Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock, along with Ray Collins and Jay Smooth. It's the Hollywood Clique. Joining me at this time, unfortunately, is Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock.
No! Did you send him out here to bring Twinkies?
I think Jimmy's a little hungry.
So disrespectful.
Now take it easy, Jimmy.
I don't eat Twinkies.
Throwing Twinkies at Jimmy here, and I don't blame him. But looks like you've got a brand new member of the Hollywood Clique.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. We're coming after those tag team titles. Too cool. We're looking for you. We're going to go to the... Tell him, Jimmy. Tell him. You tell him. Move your hand off my shoulder. Put your hand off my shoulder. All right? Step back a little bit. Let me tell you something. I'm going to take these two guys to the top no matter what we have to do. These fans over here are nothing but fat idiots. You know what? I guess you handed them the Twinkies. Look at them throwing Twinkies at me. That's disrespectful. Tell them, Jimmy. Tell them, Jimmy. Come on, y'all not throwing Twinkies, man. Come on, y'all know better than that. Come on, you tell them, Jimmy. Tell them, Jimmy. Move back a little bit. Move back a little bit. Give me a little time. You know what? Bring somebody out here. We're about to kick somebody's rear end right now.
All right, folks, coming up next, tag team action, the Hollywood Clique head up against the O'Neal brothers. That's coming up next.
And introducing next, their opponents. It is the team of Stephen and Devin O'Neal, the O'Neal brothers.
And the O'Neals rule.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
Especially today as they are looking to extend their winning streak. Never thought we'd say that, but to extend their winning streak here today against the Hollywood Clique. And I don't care what Jimmy Blaylock says. The whole time he seemed to be very agitated by Jay Smooth, almost like they don't want him in the group.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. Jay Smooth did kind of insert himself into the Clique, but I actually give him a little bit of credit there. He took the initiative, and I think Jimmy will come around to seeing that soon enough.
Well, we'll find out here. Got to get one in, one out. Bell rings, and we are underway. The first time we're seeing the brand new Hollywood Clique. Ray Collins and that man right there, Jay Smooth.
Hey, they even have matching ring gear.
Nice, nicely done.
And that's how you make an impression.
Well, Jay Smooth has been trying for months and months.
Oh, wait a minute. I saw it from the desk, but there was a tag made. Ray Collins making the tag to Jay Smooth, a very smooth tag.
Ray Collins is in the ring. Doesn't seem to be very pleased with the fact that Jay Smooth is even around, and it's his fault because he lost a match to Jay Smooth. Jimmy Blaylock basically said, hey, take care of this guy so we don't ever have to see him again.
He didn't lose fairly, but
he did lose fair and square. Go check it out, youtube.com/@Memphis Wrestling. You can watch in full, absolutely free. Yes, he lost fair and square. Next. Fans are chanting, no way, Ray. As the O'Neal brothers looking to pick up a victory here. Collar and elbow tie up. That's Stephen O'Neal along with Ray Collins. Referee asking for a clean break here. Not a chance from Ray Collins.
Ray Collins firing back, though, with his forearm shots across the back of the shoulder.
Irish whip.
Can be a tender spot.
Stephen O'Neal just too big and too strong. Big drop kick, beautifully done.
Approval there from Hollywood Jimmy at the bottom of your screen. Cheering on.
Look at this.
Ray Collins.
Ray Collins asking, should I tag him? And then he does. So now Jay Smooth is in the ring.
But to be fair, Dustin, that's what a manager is supposed to do. He's supposed to look out for the health and well-being of the folks that he is managing. And he saw Ray Collins needed a quick break. Gets him back to 100%.
Smooth walk from Jay Smooth, and he's feeling himself. I think everybody's feeling themselves here today.
Well, there's a good reason to, and I think you've mentioned that a couple of times in the program already.
Lots of excitement here today on Memphis Wrestling, as it's the smoothest elbow drop in Memphis Wrestling. Stephen O'Neal feeling the effects. Now Jay Smooth looking to Ray Collins. You ready? Jay Smooth is just having way too much fun.
Well, but you know what I think? I think Ray Collins is starting to open up to it a little bit.
Well, a victory definitely solves a lot of problems.
It is very distracting. It's very distracting, Dustin.
Jimmy Blaylock here at the desk, yelling at the top of his lungs. Meanwhile, Ray Collins took his eye off the ball for just a moment. Stephen O'Neal moves out of the way. What's Jay Smooth doing here? Jay Smooth is not in position for the tag because he's talking to Jimmy Blaylock here on the floor.
Oh,
wait a second. 3D from the O'Neal brothers. Well, Jay Smooth back is turned. And that's it. I can't believe it.
Here are your winners, the O'Neal brothers.
Jay Smooth on the floor celebrating as if he's won the match, but realistically they've lost. Jay Smooth has no idea what happened, and now it's hitting him. The O'Neal brothers pick up the victory here today on Memphis Wrestling. Let's take a look back real quick on the replay, brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live. Today, it's Memphis Wrestling, Stars of Tomorrow. Get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. That's today, Saturday, November 30th. And we've got all sorts of trouble in the green here. We got a little bit of trouble in the back. Let's catch up with the Gun Show and matchmaker, King Cobra.
Hey, Cobra!
Hey, Cobra. Yeah, this is GUNSHOW. I came here to sign the contract. Oh. Okay, well, we got 3 weeks to Milestone 200, so he needs to get it done. I'm ready to get it done. All right, next week it is. All right, bye.
Goldberg announces he's going to have a retirement match in 2025, and he said this on College Game Day.
We know you're trying to ride the coattails because the 2025 is supposed to be the year of John Cena. Goldberg, I have a message for you, my guy. We don't care about your retirement match. Your retirement match was 3 years ago. Go somewhere, go away.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
We topped off the new Sonic Smasher you love with our creamy queso. With hand-smashed patties made to order, it's a cheesy love letter to your taste buds, and they're about to get real emotional. The new Double Sonic Queso Smasher, part of our Smasher lineup.
It's time for the Ghost River Brewing Company Fan of the Week. Ghost River Brewing Company, our roots run deep.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769. Do you believe? Joe Hendry is coming to Memphis Wrestling Sunday, December 8th at the Wrestle Center. Get your tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE Survivor Series War Games. Join us Saturday, November 30th. It's free to watch. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis.
Welcome back to ringside. Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Dustin Starr, Terrence Ward, and man, Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock sure has gotten himself into a mess.
These people provided a distraction, Dustin, and it caused them to slip off their game a little bit.
Also, we saw before the break, the Gun Show trying to get the contract signed for Milestone 200. Seems to be having a conversation with King Cobra. Might be a little bit of trouble there, but coming up also, we're going to take a good look at a man who is retiring from in-ring competition. And I know it touches your heart, even though you've been a little rough here lately, but Derrick, by God, greater than Greek King, is hanging up the boots, Terrence.
I never thought I would see the day, at least not for another 20 years. I mean, Derrick has been a staple, not just here at Memphis Wrestling since day one, but in other iterations of Memphis Wrestling here in its history.
You're exactly right. We've had a sit-down interview. We've gotten to talk to Derrick King one-on-one, but right now we want to take just a second to say thank you, Derrick King. Check it out. Derrick the King! Superplexes Van Vicious! Right in the center of the ring, and both men are down! DK Factor!
Today to it. Look up, I'm on to the next. New day, I gotta do my best. Every day I put the work in, the grind never stop, you ain't never see me rest. See me on top, I never fall. I speak my truth and turn up the law. Do it for the drive, you know it's really my passion. Never gonna stop me, really, I'll make it happen. I gotta get up and grab it. The money want me to have it. What more could I say? I'm top billing. I grew from the darkness, I had to make a million. I grew up, I swear I rose from the valley. Every day I put the work in, I gotta keep a tally on beat. Pockets stay heavy, when you see me don't leave. Falling days in the streets, had homies in the struggle. Go get it, you got it, see it. Go get it, you got it, see it. Go get it, you got it.
Well, let's say this. I have a few loose ends to tie up, but once I'm done with that, I'm done wrestling.
I don't really know what to say here, except for thank you.
All you gotta do is put your mind to it.
Welcome back to ringside. You saw just a moment ago there have been a ton of really, really good memories with Derrick King throughout the years here on Memphis Wrestling.
You know, I can think back to some fun stories on the road, traveling with Derrick to different shows, different promotions, and even backstage before our tapings here and afterwards, the camaraderie that we have with so many of the men and women in our locker room. It's more than just talent, it's more than just a roster. And as corny as it is to say, they become family. You see them oftentimes more than you do your own family, so it's tough to see.
It's all going down in 3 weeks at Milestone 200. We're going to have a special retirement ceremony for Derrick King, and that's coming up. But right now, it sounds like we're getting interrupted by a man who is second to none, and that's the boss, Tim Bosby. Be right back, Derrick. Ladies and gentlemen, he's second to none. He is the only three-time internet champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the boss, Tim Bosby. Boz, I didn't have you on the format, wasn't expecting you, but it looks like you've got something on your mind.
You know, Dustin, what a time to be involved in this great sport known as professional wrestling. The independent scene is being spotlighted right now, and more importantly, Memphis Wrestling is being spotlighted right now.
It's going down right here today on the program, Boz.
And with that spotlight comes more eyeballs, and with more eyeballs on the product, that comes with responsibility. The responsibility of stepping up, which is what I plan on doing, which is why I'm out here today. Jonathan Gresham. Me versus you, stars of tomorrow. Now I know I'm in way over my head here. You're very talented, you're world traveled, you're the best technical wrestler in the world today. You have all the experience over me. But you know what I have? I have all these people. These same people that for the last 2 years have watched me grow up. They have seen me win. They've seen me lose. They've seen me rise. They've seen me fall. And Jonathan Gresham, you better be ready because I'll be ready. And we will be ready. And I'm going to prove what we already know, that Tim Bosby is second to none.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boss has called his shot. He wants Jonathan Gresham at Stars of Tomorrow. Fans, I can't wait to see it. The best technical wrestler against second to none. Stay with us.
We got to talk about the best wrestling that we watched all week. You're up.
I think Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman put on a 5-star match in 60 seconds. I've never seen it happen before. Bronson Reed chunks the fan at Braun. I'm like, where the hell did that dude come from?
I got a tweet saying it's a good thing they're not in Memphis, or else that would have been one of the Memphis Wrestling guys getting hurled.
Exactly.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live this Saturday, November 30th. Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Stars of Tomorrow, featuring Wrestle Center coach Jonathan Gresham one-on-one against Tim Bosby, plus the debut of our latest training class. Plus, watch WWE Survivor Series at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. It's free to watch. Next Sunday, December 8th, say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry is coming to Memphis Wrestling for the Grind City Rumble, plus Buff Bagwell and AJ Francis. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Welcome back to ringside with all the excitement going on here in the world of professional wrestling, especially in Memphis Wrestling. We just had the boss, Tim Bosby, call out Jonathan Gresham, and it's all going down on the Stars of Tomorrow.
You know, it's going to be incredible to see that matchup. Jonathan Gresham, one of the best technical wrestlers.
The best technical wrestler in the world.
There's no doubt, there's no denying that, but the boss may have been off a little more than he could chew.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going down. Stars of Tomorrow. That is today here at the Wrestle Center, November the 30th. Get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. But up next is the biggest, baddest man walking on both sides of the Mississippi. He's up next.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Memphis Wrestling Heritage Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He is the chosen one, Zay Washington.
Zay Washington with an opportunity of a lifetime here on Memphis Wrestling against his former best friend.
And introducing next, his opponent. He is the reigning, defending Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion from the Dirty Burg, the Problem, Aaron Roberts.
The Problem, the 420-pound big man, the Memphis Heritage Champion from the Dirty Burg, is here going one-on-one with his former best friend, and he absolutely crushes him before the bell.
Aaron Roberts.
Oh my
God in heaven.
Goodness. I think he took Zay Washington's head off with that lariat.
Aaron Roberts is sending a message to all of those who want to challenge him for this title. You are going to pay a price and pay the penance for stepping up to me.
We're on the road to Milestone 200. We heard from the Gun Show earlier. Now it's the Problem, Aaron Roberts, going for a problem bomb and absolutely crushes Zay Washington. And that is it.
Here is your winner and still Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion, Aaron Roberts.
The Problem, Aaron Roberts, absolutely demolishes his former best friend and tag team partner. Aaron Roberts gets the job done.
That is the quickest I have ever seen someone laid out that quickly in a Memphis Wrestling ring and at the hands of the champion.
Aaron Roberts, the 420-pounder. Congratulations on another dominant victory. But Aaron, the path of destruction has not gone unnoticed. Because what I have in this envelope is a WWE contract.
Whoa.
And Aaron Roberts, it's for you. Congratulations, big man.
you like it or not, Aaron Roberts is on the right path. But this is not the end of the road. Aaron Roberts has to be a new monster. Shut up! The path is clear. You may not know me before, but these people, they know me. And they know the world has a problem now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the latest contract from WWE ID'd is the Grand Slam champion, your Memphis Heritage champion, the 420-pound problem, Aaron Roberts. Look out. He's the same maniac that we've known all these years. I think we might need some security. Welcome back to the broadcast position, and oh my goodness, Terrence Ward, Aaron Roberts, the Memphis Heritage Champion, just received a WWE contract right here on Memphis Wrestling. Absolutely incredible.
This is the first time that somebody from Memphis has been signed to a WWE contract in years, and it couldn't have went to a better person than Aaron Roberts. They are going to have a big problem on their hands.
He's 6'4", 420 pounds. He's a Grand Slam winner here at Memphis Wrestling, and he's the current reigning and defending Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion. It's the problem, the egg-sucking dog, Aaron Roberts.
We're gonna put some respect behind that name, because you know what? Now he's working for a three-letter company that's going to make him a superstar.
Speaking of champions and speaking of opportunity, coming up next in the open challenge for the internet title, it's Mike Anthony, and it's happening next.
Hated by many.
The following contest is set for one fall and is our televised main event with TV time remaining. And it is for the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the reigning, defending Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, the Genetic Nightmare, Mike Anthony!
Mike Anthony continues the open challenge for his Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship. Who's gonna answer the call here today and face that man, the Genetic Nightmare, the self-made savage, the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion? Mike Anthony is coming up next.
Saturday, November 30th, don't miss Memphis Wrestling Stars of Tomorrow, featuring Wrestle Center coach Jonathan Gresham, one-on-one against the boss, Tim Bosby. Get your tickets right now at memphiswrestling.tv. Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE Survivor Series War Games. Join us Saturday, November 30th. It's free to watch. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Do you believe? Joe Hendry is coming to Memphis Wrestling Sunday, December 8th at the Wrestle Center. Get your tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv. And introducing next, his opponent. He is the challenger, Denzel Rollins.
Denzel Rollins, a sharpshooter, so to speak, has a striking ability that's literally unmatched here in Memphis Wrestling. And today, he's got a huge opportunity. And Mike is a whole different animal. And you know he's looking for retribution.
Yeah, Denzel did, in fact, as you mentioned, defeat Mike Anthony earlier this year. And you can check out some of that footage in our archives available on Memphis Wrestling on YouTube. But that's what it's about here today. Our main event of the program, TV time remaining. so there must be a pinfall or submission before TV time is over, or Mike Anthony goes home, still the champion.
Bell rings, and we are underway. Excuse me, senior official David Knight. I know that's what you were about to say. He's calling the action here. Championship belt delivered here at the desk, and they are all tied up in the ropes.
Yeah, Mike Anthony very smart there, hanging on to those ropes.
Now, I said it just a second ago. Denzel Rollins has this striking ability here at Memphis Wrestling. His educated feet, but then also his striking with his elbows and his forearms. And you know Mike Anthony's one heck of a wrestler and striker himself. This will be a very good one-on-one contest. And like I said before, Denzel has a clean pinfall victory over Mike Anthony. And if he could repeat history, he'll walk away as the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion today.
Well, let's kind of tie that into what happened before our break. We saw what happened with Aaron Roberts, and I want to tie that in because this is an opportunity for not just Denzel Rollins to take home a victory here today with the Internet title in hand, but this is an opportunity for both Mike and Denzel, knowing full well eyes have been watching Memphis Wrestling, but to really prove that they are the next one that should be ID'd by WWE.
We heard from three-time Internet champion Tim Bosby earlier, and he alluded to the fact that all eyes are on Memphis Wrestling, and that comes with responsibility. Same thing goes for Denzel Rollins here. He has a huge opportunity, not only to be seen, but then also to become a champion. And now it looks like it's breaking down. The tempers might be flaring up just a little bit, and you know how Mike can get.
Yeah.
Big forearm.
Ooh, God in heaven.
Holy moly. I think he knocked a nipple off.
Or two.
Or three. Is there three nipples?
If there's three, he needs to call a doctor. Maybe go by Mumford Pharmacy for a prescription.
Total recall, perhaps? Oh, and there's blocked.
Oh, wait a minute.
A goozle.
Oh, God, that was almost in the throat.
Fire. There's another nipple flying through the air. Woo! Denzel is here to fight.
God bless. Oh, that one. I felt the bass. I felt the bass in that one.
Reversal from Mike Anthony. Swing and a miss. Big kick right to the mush. Down goes Denzel Rollins. We are seeing a completely different Mike Anthony than we saw in the entire first half of 2024.
Well, the beast itself has been uncaged, and he has finally been able to figure
Genetic
out.
dream.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait a second. Blocked.
Oh, no.
Power bomb?
Man, I thought he was going outside.
My goodness. Basically a springboard power bomb, that extra oomph, the extra momentum driving Mike Anthony into the center of the ring on the Mumford Pharmacy logo, and Mike is in big trouble.
Yeah, he is definitely not cognizant of where he is at. He has no clue what truck just hit him, or even the license plate number off of it. Oh, wait a minute.
Go for the cover here, but Mike and it was in this calendar year.
But it was on a different mindset. Mike has escaped that mindset and is ever present, but he's not out of this fight just yet.
Big boot. Mike Anthony has certainly made a comeback. He's caught. Uranage backbreaker. God. Mike Anthony not only captured the Memphis Wrestling Internet title, but also, I know you flew to Toronto. Hold on one second. Near fall.
Yeah.
Flew to Toronto for an interview that Mike Anthony cut.
Yeah, that film festival in Toronto, we were nominated for a best web series. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but my God, just think of the impact of being nominated.
Are you kidding me? From Memphis Wrestling,
Exactly.
Mike Anthony talking trash at an indie festival? Memphis Wrestling doing big things, and speaking of which, Denzel Rollins is on the verge of doing big things. That is a Texas cloverleaf, and Mike Anthony's in the center of the ring. If he taps out, we've got a new champion.
Look at the pain on Mike's face. He is right there in a perfect
thinking
position.
about it.
Perfect position for Denzel, not so much for Mike. He's got a lot of ground to cover, and he's crawling inch by inch.
Almost got it. Capacity crowd chanting, "Let's go, Mike."
There it is.
Gets the rope. Could have been the end of the contest right there. Denzel Rollins thinking, what do I got to do?
There has been wall-to-wall action since we started this episode. I think this is probably not only going to be one of my favorite episodes of the entire year for obvious reasons.
We made history here today, Terrence.
This match is also going to be another history-making match for Denzel Rollins and for Mike Anthony.
What's Denzel doing here? Trying to hoist Mike up, who's in big trouble on those ropes. He's got him there.
Very dangerous predicament to be in. You've called this high risk, high reward, Dustin, and this could pay off, but it could also not.
Both men up there in this position. This could be dangerous for both. Is this a belly-to-back suplex?
Oh, wait a minute.
First, Mike Anthony somehow was able to reposition and lands on top of Denzel. Both men are down.
He shifted that weight. If we can take a look back on instant replay, you can see the weight shift. Mike Anthony landing on top of Denzel Rollins and taking the full brunt of not only falling back onto the canvas, but the weight of Mike Anthony on top. That's 200 pounds.
That's experience. That's ring presence. That's what it takes to be a champion. It's the small things. Especially ring awareness, being in midair and being able to turn. And now trading licks back and forth.
Yeah, that first punch was a knuckle sandwich with all the dressings on it. That was a closed fist.
Woo. Back and forth. Mike Anthony, Denzel Rollins. Mike gets the advantage. Here comes the genetic nightmare.
Man, that clothesline.
The self-made Savage on fire.
Ooh,
big
God.
Thrust kick sends Denzel hard to the mat. Looked like he had some glassy eyes. He might be knocked out cold. Here comes Mike with a splash. Near fall for Mike Anthony.
Two count. Senior official David Knight reconfirming with me that was a 2 count. I was ready to ring that bell.
So close. Denzel still fighting.
Oh,
Northern
God.
Lights. And he got him. Mike Anthony retains the Internet Championship.
Here is your winner and still Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, Mike Anthony.
What a day. What a main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all out of time. I am Dustin Starr. He's Terrence Ward, and that right there is the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. We'll see you next week. So long, everybody.